So this time we've got Sesame Street, Grover's, Little Red Riding Hood. Hello, everybody. I, Grover, will read you this story. Once upon a time, a wolf in Grandma's clothing was chasing Little Red Riding Hood. I do not see a wolf in Grandma's clothing chasing anybody, do you? Grover says. Help! Little Red Riding Hood. Excuse me, says the wolf. Pardon me, says Little Red Riding Hood. Uh-oh, poor Grover. I think I see them now. He got knocked over, didn't he? They're going super fast. Soon a woodsman would come to save Little Red Riding Hood. Hurry, woodsman! Take a taxi! I will pay for it, says Grover. Whee! Says Little Red Riding Hood. She's running away. There was a knock on the door. Oh, thank goodness. That must be the woodsman, says Grover. Come in, says Little Red Riding Hood. The wolf says, shouldn't you ask who's there first? But it was not the woodsman. It was the mail carrier delivering a letter to Little Red Riding Hood. Oh no, what is she doing here? She does not belong in this story. Any letters for me, says the wolf. No, nothing for a wolf in Grandma's clothing, says the mail carrier. So the wolf began to chase Little Red Riding Hood all over again. Chase me this way for a change, she says. Okay, so they're going to go a different direction. I, Grover, will stand over here this time so that I will be out of the way. So he thinks he found a good spot. What do you think? So there they go, zooming around. Whoops, sorry, says Little Red Riding Hood. He should have looked both ways before crossing this room, says the wolf. Poor Grover. Then came the sound of another knock on the door. Perhaps it was the sound of me bouncing off of the floor, said Grover. Poor Grover. Someone had knocked on the door, but it was not the woodsman. It was only a salesman selling encyclopedias. Oh boy, you can never find a woodsman when you need one, says Grover. Hey, come here, want to buy some encyclopedias, says the salesman. Sure, says the wolf. Why not, says Little Red Riding Hood. The wolf was about to chase Little Red Riding Hood again, when in came the woodsman. Whew! I thought you would never get here, said Grover. I am the woodsman. I chop down trees with my trusty axe. See him? And there's his axe. Hey, he's the guy who chopped down my favorite tree, says the wolf. Little Red Riding Hood says, I liked that tree too. So the wolf stopped chasing Little Red Riding Hood. Boy, am I glad that's over, says Grover. After him, says Little Red Riding Hood. The wolf, let's get him. He says, oh no. And he starts to run. Then they both started chasing the woodsman instead, and they all ran happily ever after. Hey, wait, you forgot your encyclopedias, said Grover. Little Red Riding Hood says, we'll tickle him until he says he's sorry. There they go, out the door. The end. And Grover says, I certainly hope so. There they go, chasing him down to tickle him. Bye. I love you. I'll see you next time.